for behavior for like us, dogs.
No, you can take it from us.
And our beautiful camera watch.
Best Canadian-made game. Dead by Daylight.
And the winner for fan favorite best Canadian-made game is Dead by Daylight.
He likes a strong woman in his life.
Yeah.
Did you see those? It's absolutely amazing. We got those Canadian Video Game Awards 2 days ago, and we were blown away. And that's the one that really was the sweetest by far, because it says fans' choice. That's you. So thanks a lot for that. Seriously, it feels good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're the best.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you. Merci. Merci.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Merci.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Thank you.
Appreciate the vote.
Yeah. Thanks, bros.
Thanks, everyone.
Hi, welcome. Hello, welcome to another exciting episode of A Day in the Life of Dead by Daylight. Is your tentacle showing?
It's cup porn.
Aye. I'll move this little here so people can read it almost properly. Good. All right. Hello, everyone. Good to see you again. I missed you. It's been so long. Hellos and introduction. So, Mathieu, I'm the producer on Dead by Daylight. Hello, I'm very happy to see you. I feel like I'm in the center and you're sort of up to the side. It's okay. It doesn't matter.
That's fine.
That's fine.
And I'm Dave. I'm the design person.
Yes.
One of them.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Also, the beard person in most situations. Introduce our mods. Do you have a list of our mods?
Oh, do we?
I know
It's,
Suggestive is there.
Of course.
Sassy must be there.
Just to make sure we don't mention anybody that's not there.
Bucket is there. Clyde is here today.
Hello.
Murph is there. So pretty much everybody's here today.
Almost.
So yeah, welcome to our mods. Thank you very much for showing up, and thank you very much, Bjorn, for helping us again today. All right, Canadian Video Game Awards. So that's the news today, huh?
Yep.
Let's talk about this. So for those of you who don't know yet, because we are ridiculously proud of this.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Peanuts is here, but not a mod, and we'll make him a mod.
So
Just have to find his thing. Message me directly, Peanuts, and we'll make you a mod like everybody else. Okay.
Peanuts.
Peanuts.
Right. So we went to the Canadian Video Game Awards, which is a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then there were prizes to be given to people who did amazing things this year in Canada. And then we got this given to us for the best new character for the Trapper, which was mind-blowingly exciting. And you could see Damien and Mark going to get the prize, which was hilarious. And then the Fans' Choice Award for the best Canadian-made game in the world for this year, which was thrilling, because this means quite a lot to us, because, you know, it's the Fan Choice Award. We are doing this game mostly for ourselves, but it's good to know that we're not insane and that other people are enjoying it too. So there. We were very happy about that.
Wait a minute.
No, we're not done.
There's something special about this. So we
Yes.
did say a week ago that if we would won something, there would be something special for you guys to celebrate.
That
And
sounds like
since-
something you would say.
Yeah, it's something I said, I think. And since we have best new character, well, we've decided to create a little something for that trapper, which Bjorn is going to show us right now.
No,
No,
just the
just
picture.
the image.
No, that's a black screen.
Yeah,
oh, there
that
you go.
guy. Look at that.
So, yeah, that's a shredded Canadian maple leaf into that beautiful face that you know and love. And that will be free? Will it be free
Yeah,
for
of
everyone?
course. We're going to give it to as a celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's celebrate. Let's
Joyful
rejoice.
celebration. We do
Yeah.
like giving free shit to people.
Mm-hmm.
So there. That's coming eventually. I mean, we
Yeah.
literally finished that concept art like minutes ago.
Yes.
So someone needs to actually make it, and then we need to put it in the game, and then test it, and then Brad needs to tell us, no, it's not working, and then we
Your new
yeah,
mask is breaking infinites.
yeah,
Or something like that.
that's probably what's gonna happen. So there.
Infinites is a feature that you love, right?
And then, yes, I don't see the microphone. Where did it go? We moved it off the table so that Dave can keep doing that. And
no?
then it's not.
Okay.
No, if you do it hard, like it's still sound waves.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
really not going to be as bad when you go like this.
Okay. Yeah.
So there, that's why the microphone case closed. Ha! Which is fun because that's his name. That person asking the question. I like when things match. Okay, it looks amazing. There you go. That's why we did it. So that's Mathieu Levert who drew this. He's our drewer, and we like him.
Yeah, professional drewer.
All right, I'm in a good mood today. So Canadian Video Game Awards. I think that's enough about that. I could keep talking about it, but yeah.
Wait a minute. No, I have nothing.
Okay, cool. Next in news and announcements, there's a DLC being released right after this stream. So obviously, because you have no manners and you like to fiddle where you're not supposed to. That's not true. I'm just being overly rude. But within seconds after we patch the game, people go and look through our files and then post on Reddit the images of every single thing that's in there.
Stealing our thunder.
Yeah. So the Bloodstained Sack will be released 55-ish minutes from now. It will be a DLC of cosmetic goodies for killers. You've all seen what they look like, I think.
We're gonna
but we'll
look at
show it
them
again. Because yeah, that's what you get for seeing it early. You'll look at it, you'll be bored. So please, run the thing if you have it.
We'll talk in the back.
So there.
The Iron Man.
That's the name?
It's its actual name
Okay.
of this mask.
This is the...
Rodji? I hope I'm saying that all right. It's like horns in Ukrainian.
yeah.
Frankly, I don't remember the name of them all. I should have brought something with me.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2 variations for the raid.
New rate outfits. What else we got? We have a hillbilly on there. Oh, damn!
The Scarecrow.
The Scarecrow. That's probably my favorite. That was fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so Paul, we'll talk about this afterwards. And the hillbilly with the
Rancher's vest.
rancher's vest.
Yeah.
All right. So for people who like killers and who like to have fancy clothes while murdering people, this new DLC is for you.
So it's a paid DLC, right?
Yes, absolutely paid.
Do we know?
Not
Do we know
very
about?
expensive.
Do we know about the price?
I think we do at this point, but I'm not sure it's announced. And since Paul is not around, maybe he can come by and whisper in our ears what the price is, or if we can talk about it. It is not free though. It's going to be paid, but like a D80 suitcase, it's going to be ridiculously affordable. So there. Is that it for the Bloodstained Sack?
I'd say yes.
All right. So you'll be able to get your hands on our sack very soon. Next, Blood Hunt. Oh,
That's
that's
fun.
exciting. That's the exciting bit right there.
Yeah, Blood Hunt. So this weekend, actually, it's more than a weekend. We've decided that everybody in the world should be able to say, I've participated in a full Blood Hunt weekend. So we've extended the period. It will start, time is UTC, midnight on Friday. So just to educate a lot of people, midnight is 0 hour. It's the first hour of a day. So if we say Friday midnight, it is the night from Thursday to
It's
Friday.
as soon as it's Friday. As soon as it's Friday.
Yes.
There it is. There
so
it is.
That's how it works. I know it's confusing, but yeah, that's the thing. So what is it? It's a double point weekend. So anything you'll do in the game, in a match actually, so that doesn't touch the ritual or anything else that could give you blood points. So it won't double the blood points from offering, for example. So don't try to stack all of this. It's not gonna double this. It doubles the points that you make in game. There.
And you get twice as many?
Twice as the much.
Oh. And this is in sort of a lead up to
Yes.
for those of you who paid attention, you might be aware that there is now a countdown going until we actually do that progression change thing that we talked about, and therefore you have a week before you are gonna be given that. Whatever is Legacy Mini
Legacy Mini
Prestige
Uber Ultra Turbo combo.
Prestige X Factor. So there's a week left until that happens.
Yeah, so
starting now ish.
Let's educate everybody.
Yeah, let's take a
again.
moment.
Let's take a moment.
Wait, just before. Yeah, no, there are no nurse outfits in the sack because of reasons, and then there are no survivor outfits in that sack because survivors find things in suitcases.
Yes. You know what though? The nurse, maybe once we do a couple of different sacks, she could actually get the sack as a customization. No?
That sounds a little crazy.
Okay. So the legacy item is a unique customization piece that we're gonna give away to everyone that prestiged. So I repeat, just to everyone that at some point we were considering maybe level 40 would get awarded this thing, but no, really it's prestige only. You need to prestige, and
That's it. Take the plunge.
for each prestige that you do now until the 24th midnight, so the first hour of the 24th. Every prestige you have, you will receive a legacy item
And-
that corresponds. So if you got Dwight Prestige 1, which is the shirt, you will have the legacy shirt for Dwight.
Which is different from
Which
the
is
current
different.
prestige, which will stay the prestige
Yeah.
from now on.
So prestige still exists.
No, you
we-
cannot take a peek at the legacy prestige.
No, we checked at it today and we weren't happy with it yet. There's some bits on
It
it,
was
that
great.
needs to be. It's great, but some bits on it needs to be animated. So here's an hint, and we couldn't show that to you today, so we decided not to show it. But it is important to know that it's not a completely new outfit. It's like the Prestige. It's something added to the normal outfit or the standard variation of a character.
There you go. Yeah.
Yes, you'll still be able
No,
to get
the double
prestige
the-
afterwards.
The double point weekend does not apply to shards,
Only the points.
and only the points you get in the regular course of the game. How about rank? How will the double blood point affect the rank system since your rank is tied to the blood point?
It will not. So the way there are bonus blood points that are giving in the tally after you received your rank and pips. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. In game, you won't see any difference. It's going to be the same score events, and then at the end, we give you a bonus, which happens to be the same exact amount of your total that you did in the match. So there.
Nurse never gets love from devs, nerfed to the ground, and not even costumes. I like the nurse.
It's all over.
Yeah. Do you have more information about the dildo in the campfire? No.
Yeah, we should eventually, I guess.
We will share it, but for now it's just too messy. We can't talk about it right now. It goes all the way up. It goes all the way up. Do offerings stack? That's a strange question.
Some of them do. They do when there's a mention in the offering. Offering stack with the bonus blood point, I guess. No. So bonus events to points do not stack. They're all different events. I hope that was clear.
Pourriez-vous, s'il vous plaît, changer les sourcils de Dwight Fairfield?
No.
No.
Maybe at some point we should do a Dwight face that you can buy for, I don't know how much you're willing to pay for a eyebrowless Dwight. Write us an email.
Right.
I'll read the notes on the legacy thing just because I don't want everyone to be confused.
The what?
The legacy.
There are patch notes.
I will read them.
Go.
For each prestige unlocked on the character, receive 1 legacy item. So that I explained. So if you're prestige 3 on a character, you'll get 3 legacy pieces for that character. Prestige is still a thing. You'll still be able to unlock prestige after the 24th.
True.
All right?
And it's going to be the same bloody prestige.
Yes. The thing that you won't be able to unlock after the 24th are the legacy pieces. The Trapper, the Raid, the Hillbilly, and the Nurse are the killers eligible for the legacy.
The entity touched prestige.
That thing. Dwight, Claudette, Meg, Jake, and Mia are eligible survivors for that piece of costume. So Myers and Laurie are not, if you counted properly. And I think this is it.
Yeah. That's good. Thank you. What is that shirt? This shirt? This old thing? This is the special PAX East edition t-shirt for Dead by Daylight that were created specifically for us to go and talk about the game at a period in history where nobody had ever heard about Dead by Daylight. There are only, I think, 40 that were ever made, and we gave them to the people who were there from the team at PAX East to talk to people. And I think we gave everybody like 2 or 3 so they could actually switch them for the 4 days we were there, 3 days. And so there, they are. They don't exist anywhere else, and they are rather spiffy.
Yeah.
There you go. When you answer questions in French, could you please translate them?
Yeah, that would be a good thing. Yeah, I think he has a point.
Yeah, we will. Why are you two so handsome? Is it the Canadian bacon with maple syrup you eat for breakfast?
Now let's educate some people again.
Yeah.
Canadian bacon.
It's not a thing here.
It's not ham.
It's also not bacon.
It's not bacon, but it comes from the same piece, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, here, I've never heard the expression used to talk about any meats that you get. We either have ham, or we have bacon. But I guess it's the same as you go to Brazil and they don't have Brazil nuts. They just have nuts. I don't know. I've never been to Brazil. It's on my list. Some of our Brazilian friends can educate us on this.
Yeah. So is it the bacon? No, it's not.
It's
bacon.
probably the maple syrup, though. We have a very high maple syrup diet. I know I do, at least.
And we put it on our faces and.
It's maple syrup shampoo.
Yeah.
I do have maple syrup aftershave. And there
you go.
So there. Okay. When will you have merch? We would love to buy DVD shirts and whatnot. I've seen a design for an official merch shirt.
It's really good.
It's really good. And it's coming. I've been promised that within the end of the month I would see at least a mock-up of the store. So really, this is going slowly. But it's happening. So there. Matt, can you whisper in French? Maybe later. Maybe later. Who's asking? Oh, the name
Depends
just
who's
passed
asking.
by. Okay, so that's it for the news and announcements section of the show, I believe.
Wow, that was long.
Yeah. It was a whole 18 minutes of news and announcements.
Okay.
Things that are on their way. Let's talk about lunge attacks.
Yeah.
Just
That's a
lunges.
thing. Lunges is an exercise
Yeah.
to do. And killers do lunges. That's
Yeah.
how we call the also pounds, we could call it. Or incredibly powerful OP lockdown pounds, as it was called before.
Auto aim.
Auto aim, yes.
360 auto aim.
Yeah. So we're modifying some things, for infinites, for vaulting through windows, and making the game more skill-based than not. And one thing for the killer that we're changing and looking at right now is how you can auto-lock and pounce quite easily at a target. This is going to change a lot. It's going to be tougher for the killer to hit someone, obviously, but it's also going to be much more fun. So that's something that we're looking into right now. Just wanted to share. It's important
Things
that
that
you
are
know,
on their way.
because you're going to freak out.
Yeah. Bring back fast vault, please.
I don't know.
Well, if you don't know, then it's definitely not coming back because you're the guy.
No, not for now. Anyways.
Well, you're a guy,
No, I'm one of the guy.
so
What
that's
else?
not gonna happen. All right.
What else is on its way? DLC 3_killer.
Progression changes.
Yeah, we talked about this a little bit, but we can.
Oh yeah, the DLC 3_killer 1.
I don't know what that is,
All right.
but that's on their way too.
So are you saying that we might have other killers?
It might happen.
That's crazy.
Okay, so for progression change. So like we've said, on the 24th, there's all the legacy shenanigans. So you can focus on that right now, making as much points as you can to get the prestige and get the legacy. But then once we roll out the patch on the 24th, the progression is going to change drastically. The goal here is to make your progression much easier and faster for all the characters, to make you change character often, because that's what we want you to do. They're all different and they're all cool to use. So how we did that is that we revised how many nodes appear in one blood web. So by reducing the amount of nodes, you can progress through them faster. So you're going to unlock unique perks, teachable perk slot on a character much faster than you would before. And prestige as well, of course. Other changes that we've made, some balance changes to the odds of what can appear when. But the most important part is that there are some blood webs now that will have 2 perks on them. This is fun because you'll see more perks faster and you'll be able to decide which one you want to get. Now the important thing here to understand is that you have to choose. As soon as you will consume a perk on the web, the entity will consume the other. So it's always a choice. But at least that way you're going to see the rollout of perks much
Will
faster.
sometimes the entity get both?
If you're careless and you just don't go get any of them, the entity could get both, of course.
Entity OP.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a House MD fan, really. I don't think I've ever watched an episode. I'm not saying it's bad, it just never happened. Okay, so do blood points will get reset or can I pile up some?
What?
Blood points, will they reset? No, they will
No,
not
no, no,
reset.
no.
And
So-
the cap is not increased
No.
during the double XP.
Absolutely,
weekend.
absolutely not. And the new progression system. It's important to understand that the way the game is built right now, when you're gonna load in the game the 24th, you won't see a difference. As soon as you complete one of your level and a new blood web is generated, now you'll see the changes. So you won't lose progression, you won't lose points, you won't lose anything.
Will you change something with Decisive Strike?
Yes.
Okay.
Stefan told us that we would get a lot of questions about this.
Mm-hmm.
We knew.
Yeah.
So yes, we're looking into that one too. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. can we have a requeue button for the Survive with Friends?
Yes, that would be
Yeah.
ideal. In the final flow, when it happens at some point, yes.
Yeah. The other question I saw about that was, is it possible to pick the map without using add-ons in the Kill Your Friends? And that is also something that's coming very quickly, actually, because we are working on the new system for tournaments and helping people hold all sort of weird tournaments. I saw a few happening, which were really cool. So giving people the possibility to have a spectator without having to kill someone outright, and then being able to pick the map and things like that are all elements that we are working on at this very moment. Well, not us, obviously,
No.
but other people. Will survivors get stealth points?
Oh, interesting. That's also something we're working on. Not this specifically, and yes, this is something that should happen. So we had a lot of different score events when the game was released,
Yeah.
and even in beta, a lot of score events that were cut because they were farmable. So players, as they are, will try anything to get more points, and I understand. So this would create not so fun scenarios. So we've cut them. Now we're changing the system so that there is diminishing returns on score events, some of them, and most of them will have caps to prevent them from being farmable forever, or for a long period of time, breaking the game. So as soon as this is ready, we can start and re-implement some of these cool score events that we had before, and some of them are about stealth.
There we go.
Yay.
Jenna Fears was saying, no question, just saying you guys are doing an awesome job, and thank you. So that's very nice. And also
Cheers.
we featured your stuff in the last Twitch stream because it was awesome. So there. Is mayonnaise an instrument?
If you throw it hard enough.
Thank you very much for that illuminating insight. Something about optimization?
Yes.
Okay. We're on a roll right now. So
No, but more seriously, big things on optimization. Putting a lot of pressure on Michael right now, on the cat. A lot of pressure, so that big things about optimization happens. Because it's important to understand that optimization is a thing that every artist, engineers do every day.
It's a
every
constant
moment.
battle.
It's a constant battle to make the game better.
Yeah.
And every patch, we could write optimizations at the bottom. Maybe we should do that. But there are some big things that can change about how the game is built that would help a bit more on that front.
when's that report system coming out? My soul is ready.
Nice. Well, it is coming. I've seen part of it. I've played with part of it too. But no dates.
Okay. So yeah. Wait, that's not a question. Huh. Do you have any plans on making a movie? Huh. It'd be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
I think it'd work better as a TV show, like a series,
It's always
like
it's
10
always the same.
episodes. It's episodic, yeah. But yeah, so I have ideas. I'm not a movie producer though. I'm another kind of producer, not the same thing. Okay, who do I talk to for a Dweird code? Well, right now probably your best bet is going through some Twitch streamers. We do give them out to streamers to distribute, or else we've also had moments of generosity where we've given some to people for one reason or another. Yeah. But other than that, we will make all these exclusive pieces available at some point. We keep saying that, and we haven't done it yet, but it's coming.
It's gonna happen.
There you go. Okay. We talked about the progression changes.
We did.
So part 3 is game changes, actual changes in the game today. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, shall
So
we?
there's the patch notes. So there is a patch that came out today.
Yeah, just now at lunchtime.
There's
here's the
added
notes.
support for fixed duration blood point bonus events.
Yeah, that's the blood
the
point.
double blood
Yeah,
point.
so we have a system now so that we can trigger more. The interesting thing about that is that the Blood Hunt is not a unique event that will never happen again. It's going to happen every 100 years.
I was not aware of that. I thought now we could do it more often.
Yeah, every 100 years.
Okay, good. Adjusted accumulation of is that 100 years in the game in our
I
game
don't know.
years?
I don't know. I can't answer that.
Okay. So there's a few balance things about Michael's stalking. You can look at the details on the thing. Bear traps can now only be set 1.5 meters apart. Why is the nurse wearing a pillowcase, and will you ever unmask her?
Who? What?
The nurse. She's
The
wearing a
nurse?
pillowcase on her head.
Yeah, because that's one way she likes to kill, if you've read anything about her.
Yeah. And will you ever unmask her? Maybe. Maybe. Probably not, though. It's kind of her look.
She's really, really pretty.
Yeah.
She looks like Matt.
Fixed an issue causing blood points to sometimes start counting from a negative value in the tally screen.
That's always a freak out moment.
Yeah.
Oh no, my 500,000 speeding
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. So we fixed that.
Yeah.
Okay. Modified the process of joining lobbies, which resulted in reduced time to join a lobby after a game has been found. We
Yay.
talked about it this morning. We were looking at. I look at stats sometimes, and then I was looking at the wait times in the last month up to now, and it's shrunk. So people are waiting less.
Yay.
And this change in the new patch this morning should make that even more better, I think is the correct term. The interesting thing is I look at the average waiting time, which sometimes has aberrations in there because of people, I don't know, waiting for 10 hours for a reason. But if you look at the median, which is probably a better value, an average survivor waits about a minute and a half, which I think is much better than we were at a while ago. So very happy with that.
Yep.
Okay, what else we got? You had the blood hunt.
And thank you to everyone who tried the PDB, because that was the main fix that we were trying to test.
Yeah, that's the
that
next
lobby
point.
thing. No, but that lobby
Oh,
thing.
okay,
it's
yes.
just, you know.
Yeah, it was
It was in the moment.
it was a sort of an invisible change because that's not what the PTB felt like, but that's one of the big changes that we were trying to fix and validate, and it worked, so we're gonna put it in live. We have put it in live. Okay, changes the progression list. Well, that's pretty much it for the patch notes, really. There's a few other hidden things in there which we will talk about and address in later. PTB. I don't know why Bucket keeps saying PTB, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she got kidnapped and she's trying to signal us. I don't know. Can you add an option to disable the menu music? Yeah. Yes, we are adding that as an option. Real question is, where can I find a tentacle mug?
You can't anymore. You can try and make one.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try your hand at crafting.
Show me your tentacle cup cosplay. Is the entire sentence.
D'accord. So that was the results from the PTB. Oh, do you want to talk about the PTB a little more? The results we got from that?
We should, because some of you are asking for when will the PTB changes come to the real game, and they are not gonna come anytime soon. So the idea of the PTB is to test, get your comment feedback. And now we're at the second stage where we analyze this feedback and decide what we're going to do with them. Not the comments, but the features. And then we're going to do, when it's ready and more polished, and with the changes that we want, we're going to do another PTB, test it again. And when that's ready, we're going to push it out.
Okay, then. Is that it already? Okay, good. So we are now at one of my 6 favorite parts of the show, where we go around the web and see what you crazy people have created inspired by our game. So let's take a look then. I will use this thing which I've been given. It's a technological thing. It says avoid exposure. It doesn't matter. I'll click it anyway. Ooh, okay. This is exciting. We saw this. It's Alchemical Arts, I believe, on DeviantArt. Created some stickers, I believe, inspired by our game. And yeah, they are unofficial merchandise, but they're pretty cool. So, there.
I love it.
Does the clicking work? Oh my god, it works. So, that's Alan Christ. Alan Christ. That's a very creepy, thin, young version of our killers that I kind of liked. So there you go. We do have another pleasant piece of work by Beavis, the trapper in a electrical wire version. So again, great work. Very
this.
inspired.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Actually, it inspired our friendly cat here in the office to create his own. We might show it later.
Yeah, we should.
Okay, next up we have Brody here. Brody 1997H, who created a very sultry looking Dwight cosplay.
Sporting the eyebrows.
Yeah, he does have eyebrows. Then we have Bronte Wildflower. Are you looking at this? No, okay. Who doodled, probably in class, I'd assume, which is very interesting. We have Dawkins154 here showing us a very creative cosplay of the generator, which is coming along nicely. Looking forward to the finished product. Then we have Dane Mudda, I don't know, who created these real life offering tokens, which I like very, very much.
If you throw them on the ground, they actually do the thing.
Really?
I heard.
Can you kill someone with that?
I would not do this if I were you.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Oh, this is Dermopser, who created this beautiful image out of his cosplay. It's amazing. Seriously, some people have talent. Thank you so much. Then we have Dr. Zoss in Dwight cosplay. Notice the stunned gaze. It's beautiful. Hell Orc is it's very visceral art, maybe done in pure tar or something.
Yeah. It looks like entity bits.
Good. Then here we have Hummit, who I believe actually streamed his creation process on Twitch, so that's really, really cool. That's a very interesting take on our killers. Here we have Irina Carey, who made this really, really cool trapper cosplay.
Brilliant.
Attention to detail is key. Jackie T. Rose with a very cool nurse cosplay. See, the nurse gets a lot of love.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know that.
Not from us, that's what he was saying.
No. So, this was a picture from Kikori Con, I believe, which I did not know existed. And there was a trapper on stage there during a cosplay presentation, I assume. I have very little information about that one. I'd like to know more, because this seems like a very, very cool one.
Is that the same generator we saw before?
I don't know. I know nothing. I just saw this picture. It was tagged as Kikori Con, so if you know anything, let us know, I guess.
Yeah.
Then we have these amazing nails by Lady Marengo. Yeah, that's just madness.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Some people have talent, and then they spend hours and hours creating nails.
Crazy good.
Crazy good. Next up, we have Mr. Johnny Silver, who posted a picture of trying to play Dead by Daylight. I promised in a previous stream that there would be more cats in our show.
I see.
And there's an adorable little feline companion here. Then, I don't know if everybody's seen those really, really low budget cosplay pictures that are absolutely amazing. The next one is Nene the Wraith cosplay here is strong.
It's really cool.
Yeah, I really like it. Then we have Nerdtron who made this trapper outfit. The smile looks genuinely happy on this one. It's a little upsetting, but it really looks like he's having a good time.
Yeah.
So there.
Perfect.
Then we have Quartz Prince here, who did a really cool nosebleed.
That works.
Yep, that works for me. Much better bangs than I had with my own personal take on that. Shurik drew. So that's what happened here. Thank you very much. That's a great Claudette with a very serious look. Then we had this by Senapi Boba Bubs. It actually came with a really cool little clip, which I'm not showing right now, playing the theme song of Dead by Daylight. That cosplay is amazing. I was trying to get in touch to try to feature the video or something. So if you're interested in showing us more stuff and doing something, we'd love to feature you because this is really cool. Then we have Shigeako did some cosplay here. I believe I'm probably mangling your name. I apologize. Then we have here Sin92, who did a very creepy, floaty looking nurse. Yeah, that's not good. In the forest too, so extra efforts for the location. Then we have a storm-colored heart here, who drew this beautiful little love offering. I believe it's a love offering. It's nice. It's very nice. Then we have Sugary Canine. I really like that art style. I think I'd like to have a printed version of that in my office at home if I could. Call me.
Dead by Daylight Comics.
Oh, I have something here. I was debating if I should put it up or not. This is this is not clicking.
Oh, no click anymore.
There you go. So this is a completely unofficial piece of merchandise, but it looks good.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Yeah, you can't get it, and you shouldn't, even if you see it in a store, because it's not official merchandise, but it's really cool. Then we have Tulka Terumika, who created this really cool looking bone saw blade.
Man, you have to practice your name.
Well, no, but people should have
Simpler
French-sounding
names.
names.
That's a cool weapon.
That's a very cool weapon. And then the last one here is Wild Gypsy, who did a really cool take on our Meg, and I thought that was worth mentioning. So that wraps it up for our episode of Around the Webs.
Look, awards.
Oh, really? What are those for?
All right, moving on.
Right. So that was good. What else? We have Q&A from the stream at this point.
Yeah, we have a big 21 minutes to take questions.
Cool.
Press us.
Okay, so let's start with, can I have a weird code? Not right now. We're busy right now. No, that's not a good question. Okay. Well, this is going way too fast. Slug meta. Let's address slugging.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it a little.
Yeah. Yeah, we should talk about it. We know it exists. It's a shame. It's a shame that it exists. And some things will change, but really, don't do it.
All right.
Just don't.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb. Can you wear the Halloween highs on top of other hats? No, you cannot. They are their own thing. They're their own separate pieces of customization.
You can send question my way too. I'm Devious QC, so I get some too, and we can focus on different things.
Is Naughty Bear available on PC?
No,
it's not. But it's still available on Xbox 360 and PS3.
I'm not sure. I think the The Microsoft Store is done. No, you can't buy anything on 360 now.
Like you need to have had it?
Yeah, I think so.
Or buy the CD somewhere in a bargain bin.
Yeah, there is a
on Amazon.
For Panic in Paradise. You can get it through a bundle. It was available as a PAL version, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, search the webs.
Yeah. We can never get the legacy stuff after the 24th? No.
Never say never, but you never.
There you go. What are you going to do about Decisive Strike?
Well, we're discussing about it, what we can do, but this is going to be a discussion for another time.
What are your current thoughts on the infinite hooks? I think they're great and a must, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well, the infinite hook, in order to be working properly, there's a lot of stuff to do. Like we've discussed last time, we need to do a pass to perks, to different gameplay styles. So it is a viable thing to have in the game, but we're still looking into the amount of work around it to put it into another PTB once everything is in order and see how it works.
Can you get a McLean DLC Survivor? Probably not.
Absolutely not.
Oh, there you go. That's probably a better answer. Yeah. Is there? Oh, if Naughty Bear was in Dead by Daylight, what would his power be? That's a tough one.
To be awesome.
Yeah, maybe Boo.
Yeah, the Boo is not his power.
Yeah,
that's his power.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's his power for
boo.
sure. That's his power in game.
Would you ever consider a monstrous killer?
Well, yeah, we've discussed about this before, right? They don't need to be humanoid.
Yeah.
But doing a non-humanoid character would take
a lot
more time and tech.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's exciting and it's something we'd like to do, but then we weigh that against the idea of just coming up with a new killer with a new set of powers that's maybe closer to what we have, that's using a human rig. And we tend to just go, let's just make a new killer instead. So that's sort of where our head is at right now.
Yeah. More competitive.
Because it's not just like, it would take a few more days.
No.
It would be weeks of work for a few people. So
someone is asking for more competitive matchmaking. Killer is too easy for some people. And yes, it is. So the way we see it, Survivor starting as a killer,
the lower ranks are easier for killers. It seems.
and it is really, really easy to rank up for a lot of them. Some of them will get to rank 1 and then get screwed because Survivor have a really hard time and get really good, and when they're rank 1, they're actual rank 1.
And then survivors tend to have a better survival rate at higher ranks.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So yes, there's some big changes. We've talked about it. Actually, more than changes, it's a new system we're working on, but that's going to be next year.
Yeah, next year being very close by the way. If you've noticed the calendar, it's coming quickly. Yeah. And by the way, there's many questions that are popping by that I'm on purpose not answering. It doesn't mean you should all stop repeating things, but at some point you should notice that some things will not be addressed. Yeah. Oh, can you add a new button key that lets you look behind you quickly?
No.
Okay, thank you very much for answering that.
Will all Blood Web after the 24 have options for 2 perks, or is it random? The 2 perks... So it depends on the level. The first 10 level, I think, there's always going to be 1 or 0 perks. And the reason why 0 is that the progression is so fast in the first 10 level that giving you all the perks there just doesn't make any sense. And then 10 to 25, I think that sometime there can be 2 perks. And then 25 to 50, there's always 2 perks.
There was a question about, will there ever be a customization for the killers where it shows what they looked like before they got taken into the world of Dead by Daylight?
Well, never say never, but I don't think so.
Just like regular people wearing a suit and tie or something?
No.
That sounds unlikely. Have you thought about randomizing palettes for all the maps? Yes, we've talked about that.
Sorry, what?
Randomizing palettes for all the maps.
Yeah, actually, this is something that we're playing with as we speak. It's already implemented in the build.
Internally in our dev build.
Yes.
And it's working
level
well,
changes.
but it's not perfect yet.
No.
So, yeah.
Can you comment about? Oh yeah, okay. So there was some leaks here and there, not leaks, but you know, like you've said, as soon as we patch something, people go
Yeah.
and dig into the icons. So there is a Twitch purple shirt.
True, there is a
Yeah.
purple Twitch shirt.
Yeah, you want to talk about this?
I can talk about this a little bit. So this is a specific shirt we created while talking to our good friends at Twitch. I say good friends. We don't know them very well, but I like them. And I think they like us. So really, it's just the beginning of something that will become a great friendship. My point is, the agreement we have with them is that this shirt is to reward streamers that we think portray what we like in the streaming community. So there are obviously going to be people who play Dead by Daylight on a regular basis. They're going to be for people who have a positive or constructive attitude, as I don't know, if possible. We understand that some of you out there have personas and characters that you've created for the sake of creating a good show, and we absolutely respect that. But underlying to that, there's just some people who are dicks. Those will not get that shirt. But the fine point of that is that the understanding we have with Twitch is that these shirts will never be sold, and these shirts will never be given away to anyone. They will be enabled on specific Steam ID accounts so that they will only be granted to specific people. They can be streamers from everywhere around the world. It's not a matter of how many viewers you have or if you're a partner or not. It's just so. If we haven't reached out to you, well, we haven't started distributing them, by the way. We needed to put them in a game first. So we will reach out to streamers as this becomes possible so that we can ask you for your Steam ID and that we can enable that those outfits on your characters. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Can the two perks on the Blood Web be a level 1 Dying Light, for example, and level 2 Dying Light? So no, because when we generate the Blood Web, you should be at a specific level on a perk, so we can't grant you both at the same time.
Could you please stop listening to whiny survivors? Killers getting nerfed too much.
So we do listen to the community and we do read the comments. Doesn't mean that we implement everything like morons would. Like we think about it and we decide what is best for the game. Of course, we do some mistakes and then we have to change some things here and there. But yeah, we don't take all the comments and just make it happen.
That's not something we do.
No.
Okay then. What about rank 1 rewards? Are they on their way?
The what now?
Rank 1 rewards.
Yes, that too.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, it's a big thing. We said that we would implement that for a long time.
And we haven't done it yet.
We do
the
want
season
it.
rewards.
We
yes.
do want it. We do want it to happen. But frankly, I think that all the modification we're doing to our ranking and scoring is gonna work. Is a priority, and then once that is made, we can have the reward for the season.
Yeah, we are currently not able with our current game that we have, the code that's in, and the way it's set up. We're not able to give people a season reward at this point. We would, but we can't. Yeah.
Someone here says, "Poke Mathieu, make me." I won't do that.
No, I can poke myself.
I'm out of coffee. I always take my cup. It's depressing.
You know the secret? Mine was empty from the start, so I don't get that disgusting cold coffee sip. I can fake it, and it's delicious. Why did you kill Ash?
Did we now?
No, I don't think so. He's still with us.
Yes.
He's around. I feel him around. He's sort of with us. Okay.
Damn it! The cup again.
What's the point in ranked if you can power farm with friends to rank 1?
What? What?
That's not a thing. You can't. Well, you could. What's the point of ranking if you can power farm to rank 1 with friends? Like, I mean, you could
No.
in survive with friends if
Yeah.
you're a group and you're super efficient, but that's just called ranking up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the point, I guess.
Will hooks have cooldown?
Is there a chance that someone's ideas be noticed?
Yeah.
It happens all
it
the
does.
time.
It does.
Yep. Will hooks be what?
I'm not sure. I
Okay.
don't understand the question actually. Can we have controller sensitivity settings soon? Actually, a lot of people are asking for settings, and we often say, not a priority. No, can we get a real full screen? Can we get mute music in the lobby and stuff like that? So no, it's not a priority, but this one is. So a controller, and how we play with controller, because of all the changes we're making in making the game more skill based. Using a controller is going to be much harder if we can't fix its sensitivity and if we don't have a special attention to it. So yes, we will do that sooner than later for that one.
What's your take on the killers dropping the survivors to do the decisive strike?
Oh yeah, we're
Yeah,
working on that one. Actually, we tried to push it in a recent patch, but discovered some problems with it, so that's why it's not out now. But yeah, it needs to happen. We're also checking into that perk, like I said earlier, to change it a little bit. There.
How many people do you have? I assume that's on the team here, or the studio. Studio is about 350 people, I believe. The team has about 46 today, I think. That's probably accurate. I should know this.
I think you're right.
When will you fix the nurse? I like the nurse. I don't think there's a problem with the nurse.
No, there's some problem with the nurse.
There's the
map-
Haddonfield problems,
There's
that's
map
for sure.
problems. There might be some issues with her power, but not sure. She's lacking costumes, that's for sure. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you ever release the game on consoles? Very likely, I'd say, at this point. That's probably the extent of what I can say. In the new report system, as a killer, is it feeding to let survivors win out of kindness?
Oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I mean, if
You could have said it again. I think
don't
you're on.
worry about that. I think that the last survivor, Mercy, it's fine. You can go.
Yeah, or I know you.
It's fine. You can go. If you get reported for that,
That's not feeding. Feeding is staying there to hit someone and they heal, and then you hit them and then they heal, and then you hit them and then they heal.
or if a killer and a survivor blocks other survivors in order to win, that type of behavior can be reported, and I hope you guys will report it when you see it. But the merciful killer that lets one leave because they had a good game, that's fine.
Colorblind mode. There were a few questions about that.
Yeah.
So that's a reoccurring issue. I mean, it was there from the beginning, and we knew it. Anything we do that drastically changes the way the game looks will have such an impact on gameplay that it's very difficult for us to address at this point. And
It
it's
is.
not because we don't like colorblind people or that we don't want them to play the game,
No,
but it's
absolutely
not a simple matter. So we are looking at a few options, but it's if you have good ideas, feel free to post them on the Steam forums or something like that. But we couldn't find an elegant solution to that. Will camping be a bannable offense? No. No. At worst, it's a not sportsman-like manner, but
Yeah,
camping
it's,
is not.
It's reportable. If you're being face camped and it's ridiculous and you hated it, you'll be able to say that was unsportsmanlike, and report that person. And if it becomes a trend for that specific person, and we get thousands of million number TBD of reports on that specific individual, we'll look into it, and maybe we'll have to have a soft ban. Nobody will ever get permanently. Thank you. Banned for reports.
No.
No, it happens for cheaters. For sure. And hackers, but not for the report. So it's going to be soft bans.
Teabagging is reportable. Everything is reportable. You'll be able to report things, but teabagging is. I mean, you won't get banned for teabagging. At worst, it's unsportsmanlike. But really,
yeah. But I'm the.
Like seriously.
At the same time, the community is going to decide what is bannable, as in a soft ban.
Well, it's not like a jury of your peers. We're not going to put it up for a vote.
No, but in the sense that if there's a lot of report about a specific individual for something, and we have a report button for toxicity in the chat.
Yeah.
That's also very loose. What is toxic to someone might not be for another one. But the amount of reports about something that we receive will tell us what is. Of course, again, listening to you guys, but we're not morons. We'll check what makes sense and make the final decision. This is not a automated system. We will push the button.
Yeah. When will Meg get her blonde hair back? Doesn't have blonde hair.
We didn't change our hair.
Oh, people are talking about the intro video, I think.
The intro video? There's no Meg in the intro video.
She's hanging, isn't she? Oh no, that's not Meg.
No.
Oh, what the hell are you talking about?
No.
Okay.
Oh, 3 minutes left.
Oh, actually, it's not just 3 minutes left to our little chat here. It's 3 minutes left until you can get your hands on the sack.
Both ends.
Yeah.
It's a big sack.
It's true. It's also blood stained, so that's probably not right for regular sacks. I mean, in this case, it's absolutely appropriate. If not, you probably can get an ointment for that. What else? Is it possible to have a vanilla-style matchup option with no perks? Yes, that's part of the stuff that we want to do with the tournament modes. So being able, for instance, to start a game with no perks, being able to start a game in a specific map, options like that. We want to do something. I think we need to wrap this up. It's 3 p.m. and we do have work to do, and I'm sure you are all in a hurry to get your hands on the new DLC. So I'll repeat news and announcement quickly. That's Canadian Video Game Awards. We won those. Oh my god, that was so cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Then we did have a Bloodstained sack to release, which will be done within minutes. And next weekend will be an exciting double blood weekend. That's the extent of it. Then I will say the words of wisdom. Okay, so this week I decided to give you a task for this month.
For this month?
Yeah, well, it's, I'm like, just take your time, but do it if you can. I will. Try to fix a thing instead of throwing it away. We do that way too much. Like there's stuff like just grab a thread and needle and fix it, or just repaint an old thing that you're like, nah, that sucks, and you're like, no, just put it back together. Take a minute. Use duct tape. I don't care. Try to repair a thing or freshen it before throwing it away if you can. So that's your task for this month, I guess. We'll talk about it next week to see if you've done it. Other than that, don't forget to follow on Twitch, Twitter,
the social things.
Facebook, I guess.
Yeah.
Steam, but you're all there anyway. It doesn't matter. It's just I leave that on the note, and I'll keep saying it. Thank you, Bjorn, for your invaluable work and your professionalism. Thank you to all of our mods out there. That is always very appreciated. And to our community, you are the best. And then goodbye. That's it.